Okay, again, when you're in a situation you saw in the last one that I had the man, you know, inadvertently, I don't know what's going on, so I get grabbed and pulled into him at that point. You never want to stop the opportunity to penetrate once somebody has you coming in at that point. So I took that to my advantage, and then the first strike that I did was a groin strike. Now the groin strike is going to give me what I want to slam the man on the ground and start doing some real damage at that point. What you have to be aware of when you're striking into the man's groin is you got to be very conscious of the reactions that somebody's going to give you. You've been seeing us go after the groin. You've also been seeing how we move our bodies. If I was to stay immediately in front of Dutch like this, I go, he has the potential of coming right into me at that point. If I can't gauge that correctly, there's a chance where he could give me a negative reaction, which is basically I can get hit from his body because I'm not aware of where it's supposed to go. So you always have to understand that when you're striking the groin, you have to account for the fact that the man's going to react and give him a clearance area. Now from here, the second shot that I did was I came up and I attacked the ears at that point. Just cupped my hands. Enough pressure just to sit there and burst the eardrums at that point. This is going to be a double. This is a very traumatic situation. This guy's going to go into vertigo. You're doing a hell of a lot of damage at this point, and it's going to really disorient him. It's going to take his hearing. He's going to go into a chaotic state at this point. It's going to be very easy now to do whatever you want with him. From here, I have him. I just roll the head down. I'm looking right at the top of his skull here, and I'm just going to step through and stuff him. I'm going to drop my body weight and just step and boom. I'm going to throw his tailbone basically right into the concrete, get the additional head trauma as he slams there, going to do real damage to the spine. As I'm looking right at the groin. I'm going to come in and I'm going to just come in and just slam and grab the groin at this point. I'm going to get off to the side, get into a knee drop, grab the groin. From here, I'm getting my initial groin reaction. Now, to do it, as Chris was talking earlier about rocking, I'm going to rock back and rip up on here, which is going to give me this type of a profile so I can set up and I'm looking right at the bridge of his nose. And I want to come right down, get as much as I can into the strike and drop all of my body weight right into the bridge of his nose at that point. When you're hitting there, there's a good chance that not only am I going to get the trauma to the nose, I'm also probably going to get popping out all of his front four teeth with this particular strike, because this is a hammer and anvil. There's no place for him to go. He has to absorb all of my force. I got him at a real negative position with him right here. So when I'm coming up, I'm rocking back and dropping everything into that strike. Extremely powerful, extremely dangerous.